Bags of bones. Our health may be forgotten. A proposed solution for physical therapy copayments. Before going straight into the proposal, let's break everything down into more understandable terms. What are copayments? A copayment is a fee that is required to be paid by any person who wishes to receive a specific healthcare service. You have most likely had to pay a copayment in your lifetime. They can be found in places that hold doctor visits to special treatment centers. But one of the most common places to come across copayments is when it's time to go through physical therapy treatment. Now, what is the issue with copayments? The prices are becoming unaffordable for the average working citizen within America today. A representation of high costs is shown below when the American Physical Therapy Association explains that under certain health plans, copayments for physical therapy services some exceed $60 per visit. Now, keep the number 60 in your mind. With the $60 in thought, consider this scenario. A loved one is told by his or her doctor to go to physical therapy 3 times a week for 8 weeks. Paying $60 for 3 visits in 1 week will cost the loved one $180. Keeping the same pace for 8 weeks will cost him or her a total of $1,440. This is also without extended treatment plans or adding in extra visits, which do happen in treatment centers. Why this has gone too far. Copayments have become such a widespread issue because the cost drives up very quickly even after a few visits. This results in many individuals deciding to stop receiving treatment, and they actually end up in a worse state because of it. Also thinking into the future, the price of living will continue to rise, which will include copayments if nothing is done. Now on to the proposed solution. There have been many ideas brought into light about what can be done about this. However, this new solution proposes that insurance companies need to be obligated to change their preventative medicine guidelines by covering copayment costs within physical therapy. And what are the guidelines, you may ask? They are what classifies physical therapy as preventative medicine instead of necessary care. This is why people have to make copayments in the first place. Therapy is not considered a necessity for human life. Before moving forward with this new solution, let's take a step back for a moment and look at other solutions that have been proposed. Socialized medicine, or also known as universal healthcare. You may have heard of this type of healthcare because of other countries around the world converting over to this. Socialized medicine is when the government has control of every aspect of every person's healthcare needs. Therefore, the government controls aspects such as when people can go to their doctor's appointments and what days people can go and receive surgery. Everything is on the government's time, not necessarily yours. Socialized medicine would solve cost issues for America for a time, but it would eventually fail horrifically because it takes tremendous amount of years to convert over, there are too many split political opinions about it, and you would have to wait an irrational amount of time for each visit that you need. Another proposed solution is to simply waive the copayment fees altogether. But this would not benefit every person that is included in the issue. This solution would cost physical therapists money themselves. Back to the new solution, if guidelines changed, it would now consider physical therapy a bigger deal within preventative medicine, resulting in insurance companies paying for copays. There are 5 steps that can make this happen. Step 1. Get the word out about the issue. In this century, this could be easily done through social media. This is where people come into action. Influencers can have a big impact on how people view an issue. If one could receive the attention of big organizations such as the American Physical Therapy Association through social media, that would result in a huge wave of supporters. Step 2. After gaining the attention from the insurance companies, the money aspects would be explained to them. This would be done through statistical analysis. Insurance companies would be shown equations more in depth, such as the one given earlier in this presentation. Step 3. Illustrating to insurance companies how the following solution would work better than others. The other solutions would be explained thoroughly to the companies just as they were to you. Step 4. Transition guidelines. This would be the time where the solutions fall into the hands of the insurance companies. Step 5. Receiving results. Over the course of a few years, many positive results would start to show. These include the amount of people saving money, people's overall health, insurance savings, and physical therapist benefits. The results would also need to be made known. Patients, insurance companies, and physical therapists themselves benefit from this solution. On top of helping everyone, it does not require a drastic change in every aspect of healthcare. There needs to be a positive change now for everyone, and together we can make this happen. References.